There you go, now everybody can hear me. Hello everybody, we are back again. Another Deltaronpa. This time, we got a little investigation on our hands, a very confusing one that I sure as hell am confused with altogether. So, first, Nerd and Compass Man died. Their bodies were fucking moved. And this motherfucker over here with dying words saying that Spirit Ball Man. But you see, shit don't add up to me, if I recall correctly. So, first let's look at this. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Just hammers have been designed using these as a model. Either way, all the hammers were obviously seen a lot of use. They're covered in debris and chalkstone powder. Wait, for some reason this one isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Someone washed it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. That was probably to finish one of these fuckers off, because since that fucking body thing went off twice. Let's look at that. It's a dolly, it doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Oh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Haka's body? Fucking Compass Man's. And look, there's the fucking farm too. Look at the wheel. Oh, there, yeah. Like I said, there was definitely somebody used a wheel to wheel his body out of there. What's the explanation for that? He'll never move again. According to Deltakuma file, Compass Man died to a blow to the head. We found just hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is this what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Compass Man's body? That way there wouldn't be blood left behind when the body was moved. Blue tarp. Alright, now we're gonna look at you. Nerd's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here to the respiratory. All the way from the first floor to the third floor, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Nerd himself. If I remember correctly, Nerd's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from just hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Nerd's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. But does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? Or who would do that and why? Nerd's glasses. The body discovery went off twice, and it just talked about. Now, this was used for this man's body, and I can prove that right now because we're gonna go over there. It's definitely locked on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the respiratory. I don't see any lock from the. It was locked. So hang on a minute. What else can we? Should we talk to them? Yeah, I guess we should talk to them.
So,
Hey, I've been thinking about something. It's about the respiratory. Oh, what is it? After Nerd and Compass Man's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and She-Hawk stuck together. And we came right into the respiratory, you know, look around. But when we got here, the respiratory was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. We came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? Why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. Door was locked when the search of the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be a secret lurk in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Yeah. The door can only be locked from inside the respiratory, which makes me wonder. Seafelt's sister and She-Hulk both confirmed that the door was locked after the search of the bodies began. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside. In other words, when Seafelt's sister checked it, someone had already gone to the respiratory and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked and left, which is why it's unlocked now. So that's a certain someone. Seafelt's sister claimed that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the respiratory. Was it the killer or still roaming free? Or was it one of the victims? Him saying that is foreshadowing shit. I've learned from this game that they foreshadow a lot. And the fact that he magically had dying, like he came back to life and said dying words. And the fact that it just said that his glasses are clean. Why would you need to clean glasses if you're dead? And why would you clean them if you're the killer? Because he was alive and he needed to see. So I think he's in on that, meaning that it isn't Spirit Ball Man. Meaning that I might be right from the beginning because of skeptical shit was being said. There are many aspects of this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it's good to look back on everything that's happened. So then. Would you like my help? Yes. Yes, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Seafelt's sister, Favorite, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. Soon after, we split up. Favorite disappears. After that, Seafelt's sister found Pokemon Bitch in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Pokemon Bitch, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her. Meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture, Pokemon Bitch we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Nerd away. After meeting up with Compass Man, or no, not Compass, Jesus Christ, J.K. Rowling and Rich Bitch, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Nerd in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. Not long after leaving the nurse's office. What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Pokemon Bitch's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Pokemon Bitch screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way up to the 3rd floor. Pokemon Bitch, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I'm gonna keep that one in mind as well. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as they screamed. I was walking the stairs, so he headed further down in the hallway and disappeared. And then... Huh? What was that? They came from downstairs. It must have been... Nerd, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up in 2 groups. Okay, you see... So that's where that's getting me. Because the person that I think it is was just right there when this happened. Really, Nerd had to do this to himself. Because I feel like he had to get up and move. And the reason why the body thing went off again was because he died that 2nd time. The 1st time was because they found Compass Man's body, and since it was at the same time, they didn't know. Pokemon Bitch, Steve Felt's sister, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Rich Bitch, and J.K. Rowling pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Nerd's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Pokemon Bitch and Steve Felt's sister alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened. However, but at the same time, we had discovered Compassman's body in the equipment room, which means Nerds and Compassman's bodies were discovered right around the same time. So, but I feel like that means there should have been 2 announcements, and since a second announcement came later, and there was real marks at this one's body that Nerd was alive. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Compassman. And that's when I showed up and told you and Rich Bitch that Nerd had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Rich Bitch all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind J.K. Rowling, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Pokemon Bitch, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Nerd's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious J.K. Rowling and rushed back to the equipment room. Right there. Right there. Blood, those are wheel marks. And the tarp is still there, but the fucking trolley or whatever is fucking gone. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Compassman's body had disappeared. Fucking hell, it's cold. So from there, we began our search for both the missing bodies. And after some time, Pokemon Bitch told us she found the bodies and we all headed. There we discovered 2 bodies that apparently vanished. And that brings us to up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'll find any time. Alright. Got it. So any time I need a remembering of everything, that was actually really good. Rich Bitch, do you think Sphere Ball Man did it? No, I don't. It's not that fucking simple and I knew it. I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, everyone had an alibi. The last thing Nerd said when he died, yeah, he said, fuck. He said Spirit Ball.
So in other words,
then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? He thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. Do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. Is that all the bodies about the case? Well, no, there were a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? We probably figured out we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation, but that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is why they bothered killing 2 people. Because all the rules says if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out. Hold on, perhaps. I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? Well, you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. Mysterious words hung in the air as he left the respiratory. He talked as if he figured something out. But if he did, would he have killed him to tell me what it was? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. I should check somewhere else. Some places I already know about. First nurse office where Nerd was found. Then the equipment room where Compassman was found. Why would I check the nurse's office first if that's all the way on the first floor? We're on the 3rd floor, right? Wouldn't it be smarter to check up here? Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking go all the way downstairs and come all the way back up. You might as well check this one now. So I can prove my point here, because we already saw it in the flashback. Alright, so we're gonna look at this. How this type. Feels like I've seen it somewhere else before, and recently too. Yeah, where the body was fucking discovered. Just here for the weapon that used killed the Compass Man. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me, about the dolly in the respiratory. There was blood on its tire. Could the blood have come from here? Which could mean that Compass Man's body was moved from the equipment in the respiratory using the dolly. Yes, both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Yes, it is. So there you go. So even if the dolly was used to move Compass Man's body, what about Nerd? Nerd's body in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get up the 3rd floor. That's still a little mystery. So I feel like he actually walked up and got there himself. Hence why his glasses were clean. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Oh yeah. So yeah, you're gonna be absolutely no help. Still got the rec room to look at as well. Also a thing. And that is up here, so take a little detour in here. Hang on, bitch. Is she really tight? Was this just a hammer one? What the heck is with this thing? Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. I don't think we ever had to go into class. Wait, where the fuck's the stairwell? Oh. First she thought she apparently saw the shadowy figure come up here. And that's when we went into the library. See, if I didn't talk to She-Hulk, I wouldn't remember this part. Wait, wasn't there a hammer here? This is where we found him, correct? Shouldn't there be a hammer? What do we have so far? Blue tire, blah blah. Okay, so we don't have, and I did look at one of, or two of the Justice Hammers, and it didn't give me a truth bullet for it. That's not where I wanted to go. I feel like there was a hammer, yeah, there was a hammer here, because he said they got bonked with it. So then, we gotta go downstairs again. So that wasn't involved at all. Nurse office. More blood splatter. Hammer and the suspicious bitch. Refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything inside. Everything I've been through, I'm totally parched, man. I should just quick peek. bunch of blood packets in here for blood. Oh shit, doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. This is Hammer 3, the only one that was used to kill Nerd. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Why can't I look at the fucking blood splatter? Yeah, what? Yeah, this is where his arm was. It's where his head was, and literally there's nothing. Like, no wheels or anything. This man straight up just got up. What are you investigating, my bitch? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Spirit Man might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. Main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Nerd's body.
See.
How Nerd was moved, eh? Well, when it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Indeed.
Correct. Seafelt's sister was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her, but she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom, giving him enough time to get up and go upstairs. And when you got back, the body was gone. We could not have been done for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Seafelt's sister said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Nerd's body in a short amount of time. No, he fucking got up and walks out. It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Nerd is in only a couple of minutes I can't think of anything less than impossible. Pokemon's bitch's account. Alright, well if that's it. Wait, what? I feel like there's more for me to look at here. What? Oh! Okay. It's just normal trash can. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to it's too small to be a hanger sheet. It's a He cleaned it off. And it's some kind of cartoon character on it. Look, but it's all covered in blood.
Oh!
Hey, did you find something? Yeah, there's a cleaning cloth and trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. Who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. And me either, but I think it might be important. Those are glasses, yeah, glasses, and his glasses were clean. So he did it himself because he had he originally owned the damn camera. And that was the same picture. Can we go now? Yeah, alright, so that's what we needed to check. This is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You got a Spirit Ball's man's room. Let me give you this. This is a note. Right, this is the note. Spirit Ball Man wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression. And well, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things are more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Spirit Ball's Man message has been added to his... Okay, so he said to go to Spirit Ball's Man. Well, what's waiting for me there? I don't know, I guess we'll find out. No, not that way, we gotta go the other way. Leave his room. It's one of these, right? It's that one. Door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Rich Fitz did say to go look. It might not be a good idea, but I'm gonna take a plunge. This is Spirit Ball Man's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here, but where did he get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I assume these, right? Here's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something. And something made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Spirit Ball's man's room. But wait, it's blueprints. Something about that bothers me. The handwriting isn't the same. I think that's his, maybe that's not his real handwriting. The arm's been like this. Either that's not his handwriting, or if the other one actually is. If that's actually, this is the note. The handwriting is remarkably neat and clear. Yeah, but see there, that means that's not his handwriting, or this one isn't. But I guess we're assuming that that one is and that this one isn't. Yeah, we found what we needed. Sim, big news, big news! What's wrong? We found favorite. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's
just
more
a
big
second.
News. Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice. It's Spirit Ball Man wearing the costume. Anyways, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. I think turn at the same time. Anyway, I had to head to the pool. Ran off the second floor as fast as I could. Favorite man. Phew, man, I've had the worst day. Spirit Ball Man?
Huh?
Spirit Ball Man?
Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else would it I be? Huh? That's a good question. Huh? Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Is this the Illuminati? What?
Huh?
Did the Illuminati come along and remodel me in my sleep? Let's talk to her.
Right.
I found Spirit Ball Man. He was jammed in the pool room locker. Looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have done. You could have been a little bit more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Fair, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace. There's something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't.
It's
never
nothing.
mind. Never
Hey.
mind. More importantly, says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Spirit Ball Man, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that. Well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep, don't even know how the hat happened, then I woke up and then I was there. Right here. I don't care, do something about that costume. It pains me to just look at you.
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that keeps you from getting it off. And it looked pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. You don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Spirit Ball Man out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Ooh, free as last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Spirit Ball Man?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Spirit Ball Man been able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Wait a minute. She was in the nurse's office though. And meaning that, how the hell would she know? Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on went around attacking everyone.
That's terrible!
Well, Spirit Ball Man. Should we tie him up and gag him?
Just
What
the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
What?
To tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think it's going a
That's
little
right.
too far. He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking
What the
about.
heck?
Can't talk your way out of this. It's been a sight. What killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Spirit Ball Man
What are
running
you
around. You're the only one who could wear this costume. So who could possibly be the costume attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on yourself before you convince me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit. Seafeld's sister started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Seafeld's sister took the suit back off again. Can't bend at the waist, but he couldn't take it off by himself.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, you see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... go ahead. Oh, okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. So good, the arms are too long. There's no way
Just
I
a
can wear
second.
this. See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. Since this costume was made to fit Spirit Ball's man's body, exactly.
But
It's another costume. There must have been one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense and show some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another seat, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. Well,
Just
what the heck?
worst.
Who cares? Spirit Ball Man's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing
That's
anyway.
terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Robert Justice costume has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Except, who was it? Well, two people were killed. Compass Man and Nerd.
What?
What? Two people?
The worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did
Please!
I did not. Yeah, I don't. I don't think he did it.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. Those two are the ones
How
that
about
were
that?
killed. That's it. I know who did
So
it.
then,
You may as well tell us then. Oh my god. Compass Man and Nerd were fighting over Alter
I'm
Ego,
at least
right?
30%
Which
right.
means Alter Ego and or Troy must have done
correct.
it. I see. That's unfortunate.
Please!
Huh?
the heck?
Unfortunate? Don't try to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
So then.
I know that note. Note.
Um,
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Deltakuma can't find out. Deltakuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else to meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room and some reason I
Hey.
fell asleep. The real killer must have drugged me or
Just the
something.
worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. Nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. Secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta try, right? Yeah, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. Still don't buy
be
it.
mean.
Well, you should buy
Just a
it.
second.
Okay then, show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please.
You gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. But what the heck? We're serious. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know you did it. Why? Why did you kill him? Tell us, Spirit Ball Man. No, it's not like that I said. Was it really to get the money Deltakuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broken, that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Speak thankfully we haven't bound, pound and gagged. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
Oh, you're right. I need to look for the second scene of that note. Pete, don't fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. What's gonna ask J.K. Rowling or Ted Bundy to switch with me? If she and She-Hulk got into a fight, we'd have I can't fucking pronounce that word on our hands. I know what it is. I can't say it when I read it. Oh, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
So, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the
It would
investigation.
seem...
Looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to help make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, we have time. Will you tell me why you
Why is
disappeared?
that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So, first, I like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing this one girl the same
Correct.
age as me. Their bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily
hey,
than the living. Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to
Anyway.
answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the respiratory, and I guess we should head that way for now. No, really? I thought we should head to like the fucking library. Oh wait, it's not here. It's this way. Right? No, it's this way. This still confuses me. Respiratory is all the way at the end here. Swear to God, this shit's locked again. I was about to say, you better not start rattling on me. Nerd and Compass Man. For a moment, ferret seems so to get rigid. Only
So
for a
then.
moment. Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Compass Man and without hesitation began poking and prodding
I
the
knew
bodies. The Kumafowl was right. They were killed using similar weapons. For a moment, we're so fascinated she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
I see.
Simp, I found something.
Hey.
You did? Remember the wristwatch Compass Man always wore on his left hand? You did? Are you so oblivious to people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had
So
a
then.
watch. Take a look. It's broken. You can see on the hands aren't moving, right? Most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And that looks like a 6:03. Just past 6 o'clock, yeah. And that meaning the watch would have broken sometime just after 6.
That's right.
Well, last night, Compass Man's watch definitely wasn't broken. What watch? I don't even see one! Hey you, how long were you gonna keep us waiting? Compass Man entertained voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. So it's 10 o'clock. You know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch has been added to the truth bullets.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Compass Man's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right. There's something white in
Lakota.
there. Can you try and pry it out?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Oh, okay. As much as I didn't want to grasp Compass Man's cold hand. His cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper.
hey,
Is that all in his hand? Yeah, that's it. It's a little scarred paper. Doesn't seem like much of a
that
clue,
right?
does it? You know what about that? Your turn to the nerd's
So
body.
then-
Let's check nerd's body now. Perhaps he lost us a few clues of his own. Compass Man's scrap of paper was added to the truth bullets. Alright, so biggest problem right now is how the killer was able to move Nerd's massive body from the nurse's office where. Okay, yeah, we already seen this. So did you
Indeed.
find anything? I did, more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of
That's right.
paper. Nerd had it hidden on him. Hidden.
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he hidden it on purpose. You see, in his pants. Wait,
why
so
is
you?
that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that
Hey.
means. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, open it up. I looked at the stuff down in his pants. It was like, it better be important, or I'll never forgive you for this. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Okay. So, person that sent this to him, same person that put the blueprint yeah, so
So,
that sounds very familiar. That's it. That's the same thing. See, the Spirit Ball Man said that he is
However-
talking to, although it's not exactly the same, is it? My door. Here's what it said. Found a hole. Maybe we can use to escape. That's two. I'm not gonna find it. So, tell you one for now. Let me meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Wait, what? Time is different. Spirit Ball Man told us 1. Equipment room at 6. That's where. That's where Compass Man body was found. And if it was just shortly after 6,
is that right?
hold on. Just because Nerd had the note doesn't mean it wasn't meant for him. Huh?
So,
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning part of it being ripped. Could you maybe explain it a little more?
hey,
Think carefully. Why would it have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I
So
have no
then-
idea. What if it wasn't just scrap paper? Maybe he was holding it. What is it? Something more important? And how would something more important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. So it was Compass Man that had it, and Nerd was trying to cover it up. So it seems like Nerd took out Compass Man, then they got betrayed.
hey,
While we're at it, I tell you one other thing. 2 victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks had nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks
Is
this time,
that
right?
right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. Also, they weren't used to help carry out the murders. They may come to a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook play a role? I don't think I understand, but if favorite thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. E-handbook has been added to the... Okay. Fuck. Ding dong, bing bong. Okay, this is a 45-minute episode.
Are you
Class trial's probably
excited?
gonna be a
Are you
while.
pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest of it yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah,
Shall
you're
we
right.
go?
Well, we better get going. Okay. I think this is where we're gonna end it. I know it's shorter compared to other episodes, but I really feel like this trial's gonna go on for a while, and the last time I did an investigation and trial together, that video was like almost fucking 4 hours long. So, I think this is where we're gonna end it. I will do a little recap though. So, Nerd and Compass Man are dead. This is found in Compass Man's hand. This is found in Nerd's pants. They're torn off, meaning that he had it. He was trying to take it away from him and hide evidence. Which I feel like that means that all that and this, since Nerd is a fanfic comic, meaning that he is good at drawing and shit. That is his fucking handwriting right here for both, because this is Spirit Ball's fan handwriting. So what I think would happen, this paper said 6 a.m. shortly after 6. I think Nerd killed Compass Man, and which would explain how Compass Man's body was moved right here with that, which was also in the equipment room originally. His glasses were cleaned. And what did we find? We find glasses cleaning cloth with blood. Now if he's dead, why the hell would he need to clean his glasses? Because he's moving. So, I think that he killed Compass Man. And I just don't trust Pokemon Bitch. She said that she was attacked. Avoided it. But became unconscious, but somehow was able to take a picture before going on, while being unconscious. And go back to the suit. He couldn't take it off on his own. Meaning that there's no way he could put it on his own because he can't bend at the waist. So, why the hell is the picture not here? Okay, well the camera. So, I really don't trust her at all. And the motive is money, is she is the ultimate gambler. So I personally feel like she planned it out. Tricked Nerd, because Nerd did have the likes of him. Tricked Nerd into killing Compass Man. But then knowing that since he did it, that he would be the Blacken and not her, so she betrayed him. Because she's been off since the beginning of all this. But I don't know. Because there's no way somebody murdered Nerd's body in a few seconds. Like they literally said like a minute or two. There's no way anybody was moving that body. And there isn't any like drag marks or anything. Meaning that he literally had to get up. And this is, I feel like, the one that was used to kill him, and that's why it was cleaned. But at the same time, we have 1, 3, and 4. Where the hell did 2 go? I think that one's number 2. Because 2 should have been left in the library. Fuck. That's my prediction. If you guys are watching this on Twitch or the entire time, I appreciate it. If you guys are watching it on YouTube, I much more appreciation. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment who you think it is. And if you think I'm just crazy with everything I just said. Next episode's definitely gonna 100% be the class trial. And I'm really excited. Really am. Well, like, shit got very interesting real quick. And, yeah. Can't wait. Commander signing off. Peace.